Guess who's back?
They played us like a damn fiddle!
There's a horde spy somewhere in Bright Moon. Obviously, I'll be the lead detective since I've read every single mystery book. Everyone is a suspect.
Going to name names, but someone here is causing us to lose.
And it's not me this time. Dumbledore dies on page 556.
Spoilers! We're not friends.
Meow.
She's the spy. You're the spy. Who else could it be?
I am not the villain of this story.
Wanna bet? Yes, seriously. What has she done other than help us?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Let's count them down.
I'll be happy to have her as your prisoner.
Get on with facts, libtard.
When you try your best, but you don't.
I don't have to tell you about every decision I make. Who is even left to question?
Guess who's back?
Mystery, the Maltese Otter, is my favorite.
Ugh, that one's so predictable. I saw that twist coming a mile away.
Foreshadowing.
No! This was sabotage. Was the one who let the horde take the doors. I wasn't there. Come on, backup communicator, where are you? Huh? Hey, Flutterina.
You again?
Just looking for the bathroom.
You're gonna be busted. Who are you really, Flutterina?
Double trouble.
I'm a firing Malena!
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I have crippling depression.
Glimmer, if you could.
You're not my dad!
You ready to have fun, dude?
Hit it!
Go posing.
Here's a dance you want to do. Let me introduce to you.
This might not be Bill. No, this isn't Bill.
What?
Ugh, are you two gonna fight again? Whatever.
Previously on Lost.
I'm here.
Psych, they both get angrier.
We can fix it.
Don't you dare finish that sentence. Don't do it. I'm sick of it.
Stop singing!
We was cool, but we not cool no more. I don't fuck with donuts, man. Don't ask me about no donuts no more, man. That's it.
Trust me, Kramer, given the legal opportunity, I will kill you.
I thought winning would be different. Or at least more, I don't know, fun?
Okay, alright, okay.
If our friendship ever meant anything to you,
It didn't.
Look, more ice cream. Because I'm the princess of ice cream now.
Why can't you see that?
Well, maybe your best isn't good enough. If it was, my mother would still be here. Ah! Adora, I'm sorry.
somebody wants Tony.
I bet she's gonna do the exact same thing to all of you.
I don't care.
Hey, I'm threatening you.
Did I stutter?
I get that it's hard being friends sometimes. You gotta work at it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. It's terrible being friends with friends.
Gee, sorry.
No shanties. Hit it. This isn't a shanty, it's like a rock remix, so it's cool.
Okay, that's cool. I get it.
What do you get?
That you think I'm a terrible person.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
My name isn't Adora. It's Mara.
Because today we are making a pie. Must be around here somewhere. Madam Raz? Rolling.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Now come on, it's Glimmer would finally see that she was wrong about.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I visit Raz all the time.
I have several questions.
Where are you?
Stop! You violated the law.
Glimmer would finally see that she was wrong about.
Ow!
How can Madam Raz make it?
You really think she's somehow found information about a project so classified even I don't know all the details?
I give it to you. You got me there.
Please, Hope. For me.
What does it mean?
Sugar! Now we just need the berries.
For the honor of Grayskull!
How is it possible without the sword?
Are you Thor, the god of hammers?
They say we're the heroes.
Stop having it be closed.
The sword is gone. There's not going to be a She-Ra anymore.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
You will be remembered as a hero.
I will be remembered as a killer.
Don't trust anyone.
You can save the world we love.
Holy.
The weapon is Etheria.
What a twist!
For you, Mara dearie.
The truth is... Ugh, that outfit really isn't working for you.
Is the hair poof high enough?
Comedy.
The real question is, how do you intend to use this to your advantage?
Don't do that.
We'd be supercharged. We could take down the Horde.
Is it crack? Is that what you smoke? Do you smoke crack?
We're running out of options.
Here's an option. Shut your quiz net.
I don't think you're using that word correctly.
Scorpio.
Ah, damn it. Friend zoned again. This is why I have trust issues.
We've been going without R&R for days now. We need sleep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gonna cry. Piss your pants, maybe.
How come I still don't have a chair even though the new person does?
Oh, no, I'm sitting on Emily.
Phrasing.
Swiftwind, is this really the time to,
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
I didn't want to interrupt. Y'all seemed really busy. And was just waiting for you guys to notice I was here. Please, I don't want to hurt you.
she's telling the truth.
Don't
pretend like you don't know. Are they laughing at me?
Stop it. Get some help.
You all seem really good at friendship.
You're here to learn how to be a good friend.
It's real?
Oh, yes. But it's much worse than that. We told you those children's stories so you wouldn't be scared.
That is not helpful.
Would you guys like to hear the juiciest bit of hypocrisy?
Stop just trying to barrel ahead with your own plans. No, great plan. The Horde's on our doorstep and we'll just drop everything to run off on a harebrained rescue mission.
How interesting.
We have to do something. You would see that if you weren't totally paralyzed by fear.
She lied to me. She's the bad guy.
The Horde are the bad guys. Why can't you trust me in this?
Because you're wrong.
Are you kidding?
Fine. But I am still queen. And as queen, I am ordering you. No one is going to be silent.
Okay, what is that? Why is it green and not bar-shaped? Are you trying to poison me? And if not, why are you being so nice? What?
Oh, are you crying? Is it because I made ice pincers?
Yeah, Mom, I'm okay. Really, I'm okay. All right, bye, Ma.
I am not okay!
I know I'm supposed to listen to my parents, but my brother and I both said, fuck them!
The Horde, even after everything they did, they're people, just like us.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street.
Hey, can you throw me another Capri Sun?
I can't cry on cue. Whenever a role calls for tears, the only thing that works is thinking about children falling.
Tell me the Horde's plans.
Shit. That's all you had to say.
You can still stop them.
Let them go. If they don't trust me, I don't trust them. Horde Prime is coming. We need to be ready for him. We're going to figure out how to access magic at the heart of Etheria and how to use it.
Guys, I'm sensing something out there. Something big, and it's not good.
Another happy landing.
Look.
This must have been some kind of First One's dumping ground.
Setting coordinates for hazardous materials disposal site.
No one can see us. Don't move.
Don't see us.
There it is again, that sound. Really? No one else hears that?
Be gone, son!
Welcome to Dark Souls, bitch!
The Queen of Bright Moon demands to speak to Light Hope. I need you to answer my question. Eternia!
I mean, we kinda thought you were dead.
Sadly, yes. But I lived.
He has
wings! Okay, I'll give you a moment to freak out,
definitely
and then we need
Glimmer's
to
dad.
talk.
Always in a hurry to grow up and be friends with the older kids.
What about Angela?
Also, unlimited sugar cubes.
Sounds good to me.
I want to use it.
Queen Glimmer. Proceed.
Glimmer's not a little girl anymore, is she?
How long have I been gone?
For 40 years. Whoa!
Glimmer needs you to come home and help her be queen and...
Queen?
Can't do
This
was
isn't
right.
Fortnite funnies.
Take care of each other.
It's not what it looks like.
I won't.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Secret plan, revenge on my mind.
Please, keep your butt out of my flower beds.
Is this garden a prison?
It wasn't until today. We should reconvene with the other princesses and...
The other princesses are gone, but it's fine.
Gone?
What does that mean? Okay, would anyone else like to interrupt me?
If nobody has any objections, I believe I might be of service.
Captain's log.
You're not the captain, I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
Calm down, Catra. It's not like Scorpion needs it anymore.
How dare you, Detective Diaz? I am your superior officer!
You are pathetic!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great.
You are without allies, without your prisoner, and without a plan.
I have a plan.
Where have I heard that before?
Listen to me. Think. Have I not only tried to help you the fright self? What would your mother say if she were here?
Hey, nah!
Besides, you were the one who told me to decide what kind of queen I am.
You must decide for yourself what kind of queen you will be.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I don't like it here. The signal, it's getting louder again. I think we should go.
There's that chirping again. How are you not hearing that?
Newsflash, asshole! I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time!
Many doors, yeah? My best friends left me.
Because you're wrong!
I've only had Arlo for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
So, what now?
Now, we go save the world.
I just wasn't suited for friendship. I belong here.
Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You'll be a dead son of a bitch, I tell you that.
Snake, what happened?
They survived this.
Let me give you a thought. I'm gone.
We're out of time! Interrupta, we flew here on an ancient first. Do you want to see it or not?
This is brilliant, but I like this.
Back where it came from, also help me.
Pat on the back for my daring escape. As you know, she wasn't there.
What'd you fucking say?
Even now, you look like you had no idea.
Someone is about to get their throat slit open.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world.
Stop touching things.
I'm back where I belong.
She's... Micah?
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Don't worry, I'm an expert on sneaking around this place. I'll get us to the Black Garnet Chamber super stealthy-like, and no one will be the...
We're done protecting Catra. We're gonna just go but you're in the house for the You won't find me.
You guys are getting here. Should be easy from here. Seems like a pretty slow day in the fright zone.
I know about Entrapta.
Entrapta was a traitor.
Stop lying to me!
I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But you didn't.
Why would Horde Prime care about you? You're a defect. A mistake.
Now that's the thing I'm sensitive about!
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
You've beaten Shia LaBeouf.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Hard eyes, motherfucker.
Hey, Catra. You really are obsessed, aren't you? Kitten.
Yes.
Left you.
Yes!
You try so hard to play the big guy.
It's you! Drive him away, Wildcat.
Why are you doing this?
It's for your own good, darling. But...
Oh look, it's the thumbnail!
But... it was also a good distraction.
You should have seen your face. You were like, no, betrayal.
Your face right now is almost better than applause.
You're still pulling.
I'd really better be going before that happens. And scene.
I love you, Sally.
I like Timmy now.
But I gave you goldfish.
He gave me a cookie.
Oh, a whole cookie?
Guess who's back?
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
It's terrifying and fun. It's terror-fun-fying.
The heart of Etheria will be unleashed against the first one's enemies.
Secret
That is why I used all my strength to reach across the entire universe to find you and bring you here.
But I could not reach you.
You told me Hordak was the one who brought me through the portal.
This
You told
is
me
the
he
portal
stole
that
me.
you came through.
But it
The
was
portal
you all
stole
along.
Turned you
All
into
of this
the
is
soldier
because of you.
Shoot me.
Oh, this is bad. I should not have done this.
Adora was right. Light Hope used me. I can't. It would destroy everything.
We all knew.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistake.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
No more tricks. You'll never get this book. Yeah! I'm free, motherfucker! Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise.
No. No! Anything but that! No!
Is that you, little brother?
Hello, Starlight. You certainly gave everyone a scare. They're all just thrilled to see you safe and sound.
But I could not determine its source until I detected an energy reading like nothing I have ever seen before.
This was an enormous mistake.
For you.
I'm a jump scare.
You have forgotten who you truly think you are worthy to stand beside me. Could be equal.
This dude has a fucking god complex.
I made you in my image, but you have become an abomination, and so you must be reborn. Nope.
You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
I desire only peace and order.
Then you'll leave us alone?
Good guess, but actually no.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You don't want to destroy Etheria.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
If you want to learn how to use it, you need me.
I'm listening.
What the hell we gonna do now?
I'll be happy when the rebellion and Shira are gone for good. Shira's gone. The sword is broken.
Is this what you wanted?
So what are we gonna do?
We're going to get Glimmer back. And we're going to save the universe.
Now that's what I call pretty epic.
Epilogue.
How long is this thing?
You are without allies, without your prisoner, and without a plan.
Oh, is it over? Please tell me it's over.
We're going to get Glimmer back. And we're going to save the universe.
Now that's what I call pretty epic.
Okay.
It's not personal.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Wow.
I'm going to kill myself!
I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of there. You don't belong in there. I'm gonna get you out.